Morning everyone, I'm Kelly Marie Mills. Welcome to my channel for Yoga Ayurveda Living. This is a channel for health and well-being through yoga and Ayurveda practices and wisdom. This morning is a Vata practice so that we can reduce and release stress that arrives through the Vata dosha. And we're going to only do a short compact sequence for Vata, which is a sun salute. It gets rid of and moves out all of the excess air that we don't need in the body first thing in the morning, hopefully. So standing on your own 2 feet in your mountain pose and your toes are facing forward, bringing your hands to your heart and breathing in through your nose if you can, and breathing out of your mouth or nose. And breathing in and breathing out, pressing your hands together just a little bit more and pressing into the outer edges of your feet, breathing in and breathing out. And this next time we add an intention to begin our day, to set the frame of our day, so you breathe in and feel into that intention. And then exhale and release that intention out into the wider universal world. Bend your knees and hinge your hips and sit into a modified chair pose. Your arms can be shoulder height as well, or hands on your hips. So choose any of those at any stage. Slowly, hands come to your knees. Slide your hands down your legs. Fingertips touch the floor. Lower your hips as much as you can and try to keep your back relaxed. Hang your head. Inhale, lift your head up and your right foot steps back. And then you exhale, lower your hips. Flatten your fingers down and we go into downward dog. And just move through downward dog how it suits you. But we're trying to keep a rhythmic practice, steady and strengthening, pressing into your hands a little bit more. And just come to know, where is your solar plexus? Just underneath your ribs. Breathe in and lift so your eyes look ahead towards your wrists. Exhale, bend your knees a little more and ask that your belly move towards your thighs. We lower our knees down. We sink our back and round our back. These are cat-cow sequences, curling in as much as you want or can. And releasing into that sunken back cow posture. Press into your hands a little more and then curl through your spine again. Just moving through the spine, releasing any of the excess air that has developed through the sleep phase of our day. Inhale and then exhale. Sit your hips back so your hips go as close to your heels as possible and press back up to downward dog. Bringing your feet under your hips or thereabouts so that the toes aren't touching here. And we're going to look ahead. So what you're going to do is take your time. You can move your right foot out to the side to bring it forward, or you just step it forward towards your hands or in between your hands. Fingertips down. You can keep your hips lifted to make this easier. And then we step the back foot forward, hands on your knees. Lower your hips and keep your back long, looking straight ahead. Inhale, lift your arms up. And then we don't stop there, we keep going. Exhale, bend your knees, arms shoulder height. Making it harder, you'd lift your arms alongside your ears. Forward fold. Remember, smooth, regular movements. Curl your head in. Press into your feet and you slightly tip your eyes forward. Left foot steps back this time. Lower your hips as best you can and look ahead with a long back. Really press into your fingertips and your front foot as well. Then downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels towards the sky. Exhale, lower your heels towards the floor and allow your belly to relax in towards your spine. Press into your hands a little more, extending through the edges of your body as you lower your knees down. You sink your back, Inhale, eyes looking ahead. Exhale, roll through your back. So this sort of slow rhythmical movement really helps to settle Vata into the day, allowing us to find and repeat slower movements when we begin this way. Sinking your back and rounding your back on your own. You don't need to be told at any stage what to do, just following your own internal cues. Breathing in. Vata finds it very hard to listen to its own internal cues. So come to a flat back, mainly because Vata is so busy. And Vata is busy because Vata is made of space and air, which is all movement. Sit your hips back. Slide your hands as far forward as you can. The arms really outstretched, opening through your armpits. Letting your nose face your mat. A little hint of a smile really helps to engage with our yoga practice, and so that we just start to feel a little bit lighter in our mind and in our body. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders up, and exhale, either walk your hands back, or to make it harder, you slide your hands back, press into your knees, and we move into downward dog again. So this is a modified sun salute, but we're going to get to the larger practice next. Press into your hands, bend your knees, look ahead, and we're going to bring our left foot forward, somewhere underneath your heart or between your hands. You choose. Then you lift your head and shoulders up, and you step the back foot forward, and we bring our hands onto our knees, lower our hips, swing your arms out in front, and then we inhale and rise. And because we've done the left and right, we peel our hands together and we acknowledge that we have done one round of a sun salute or a modified Surya Namaskara. Breathing in and breathing out, release your hands. Remember the intention you set. Breathe in and lift your arms straight up. And breathe out and sharing it out as we go into our chair pose. Look ahead, forward fold, fingertips down, press into your heels, curl your head in, your head and shoulders lift. Your eyes only look ahead, you're not really curling your neck. Right foot steps back. Keep your hips high, but you can lower them. We go into downward dog, so we're moving quite swift now, swift but regulated. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, lower your heels down and your knees come down. You sink your back, you round your back. Sit your hips back, hips to heels, slide your hands forward. We press into our knees and we lower our body onto the floor. Body is down, press your pelvis down. We strengthen the spine, lift your head and shoulders up. Exhale, inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower. Last one, up and down. And now you find your own way back to downward dog. And in downward dog, take 2 breaths, 2 inhales, 2 exhales. And then we lift our head. We work out how we're going to bring that right foot forward really smoothly. And then we lengthen through the spine. We hinge that right hip as we step the back foot forward, forward fold, and bow to the earth and bow to all the goodness beneath and around us. Bow to the stability in our lives and the gratitude of our freedom. Lower your hips. Swing your arms out into your chair pose. Open your hands to abundance and try not to crowd your neck with your beautiful shoulders. We inhale and rise. And then exhale, start again. Scoop the arms back and down. Bend your knees into your chair pose. Whichever modified version you want. You can also move, but nice and smoothly. And then the forward fold. Curl your head in and bow to your beautiful feet for bringing you here today. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders up. Left foot steps back into a lunge just for 1 breath. And then downward dog. Exhale long and slow. Knees come down. Don't stay here too long. Sit your hips back. Slide your hands forward. A little hint of a smile. Pressing into your knees. And then finding your way onto the floor. And this time, pressing your pelvis down. Lift your right leg up and lower. Rise on the exhale. Left leg up and lower. Right, lower, and left. And then rise up to your own downward dog. In downward dog, one scoop of a full breath. Inhale. And exhale. Press into your hands a little more. Plan how you're bringing your left foot forward. Into downward dog. Right foot back forward. Curl through your forward fold. Hang at your head. Press into your heels. A little hint of a smile for your day ahead. Shall be nice and collected and steady. Lower your hips. Swing your arms up. No chair pose there. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale. Pause for a moment and allow prana to slowly rise up through the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. And exhaling from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet, connect your breath back downward, recycling our pranic energy, trusting in the cycles of the doshas, the cycles of Ayurveda, the cycles of life. We inhale, lift our eyes, lift our arms, stretch and open, forward fold. Curl your head in and bow. Head and shoulders lift. Right foot steps back. Keep your eyes looking ahead now. Stay here, one breath in, one breath out, downward dog. Inhale, heels lift, press into your hands a lot more. Exhale, lower your heels, feel that stretch through your ribs. Knees come down, hips stay down, slide your hands forward. Press into your knees and come up. Find a way onto your stomach. We're not staying here long. Press into your feet. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Press into your hands and rise up to downward dog. Did I catch you there? A bit of a surprise. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, lower your heels. And then plan your right foot stepping forward. Find your lower lunge. You can keep your hips lifted too. There's no problem. And then the back foot steps forward and curl. Rising up. And are you feeling that prana really filling you? Moving the blood, moving the toxins out. Fingertips touch at the top. Inhale and open the front of the heart. And then exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees for your forward fold. Always such a safer option, easy to really hurt our legs, our knees, our hips overdoing, which is a pitta thing. Inhale, head and shoulders lift. Left foot steps back. Keep your eyes looking ahead. Pittas tend to push. And Vata really needs that stabilization. Downward dog. So you see all these practices developing beautiful, simple muscle tone. Press into your hands a little more. And then you lower your knees down. Your hips go down. Slide your hands forward. Coming back onto your stomach for a moment. Head and shoulders lift. Pressing all the way back. Curl your toes under. All the way up again. Downward dog. And when you're ready, you can lift your right leg up to the sky just a little bit or a whole lap. And bring that right foot through. You don't need to add that, just into that high lunge. or low lunge. Step forward. Arms out to the side, lower your pelvis, arms stretch up, fingertips touch at the top, and then again, forward fold. Last one. Curl your head in, head and shoulders lift up, look ahead, feeling the abundance surrounding you. Left foot steps back, lifting through your heart. Right foot back and downward dog. And really accepting that sense of stress relief already. How can we be so stressed early in the morning? It's very simple. We're very, very busy. We hold a lot of toxins in our muscles. Sit your hips back. Slide your hands forward. Find a way to come onto your stomach in your own fashion. Head and shoulders lift, press into your hands. Back to downward dog already. That's our last one. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, lower your heels. Press into your hands a bit more extension. And then plan how you're bringing your left foot forward. Lift that left leg somehow if you want to add that. It's a bit fancy. And then bringing that foot forward. High lunge or lower lunge. Step the back foot forward. Bow to the earth. Feel the earth with your hands, with your fingertips. Exhaling. Always connecting back to where we started in our material body. Lowering your hips. Swing your arms straight out in front to that abundance and pouring it over your head. And then exhaling, fingertips together, hold hands together. Exhale and pause. Finding your breath. Releasing your hands down by your side. And just a little bit of a clear breath. Inhale. You move your hands as you rise. So we inhale and lift the breath up to the top of the throat. Exhale and lower the breath all the way down. Inhale and lift. Heels up. Exhale, lower the soles of the feet all the way down, pressing down with your hands. So like you're pulling prana all the way up to the top of your throat and even to the crown of your head. And then exhale, bringing that energy of life, that life source, all the way back down, recycling it into the earth. And then when you're ready, just finding a way to sit down cross-legged or any way at all that works for you. And you can lay down as well if you prefer. Either way, trying to find that more comfortable posture, the spine lifted or lengthened if you're laying down. And if you are laying down, bend your knees as we end. Just beginning our day to hold a field of awareness of how we are in any given moment. So if you notice anxiety rising, just repeating in your mind, I am this, I am here. Or if you notice frustration, reminding yourself that you are this, but you are also much more, this practice of soham can really support our lives and our human nature as well as our divine nature. If you find you're just having a bit of time on your own and sitting back and being a witness to others, also soham, I am this, I am peace. I am here. So 3 breaths. In, I am. Out, this. And 2 more with so hum. Breathing in so. And breathing out hum. So hum. Bringing your hands to your heart. And if you're laying down, you can just rest the palms of your hands on your heart area. Hands to your heart. And bowing your head. And thanking yourselves for arriving today. Making effort to balance our doshas using Vata. Vata is always a go-to. Then inhale, lift your arms. Roll your wrists one way and roll your wrists the other way. Remember, our arms and hands are the tools for our heart's expression. So thank you very much for joining me today. Round your back, curl your head in, and sink your back, thanking yourselves for coming